Howdy folks, this is Justro at Metcalf Mills bringing you Fun Fact Friday, because this day and time, facts are very hard to come by. I got a good one for you today. It's going to take us back to sorghum season. And also, stick around to the end of this video. I know y'all have been starved to death for updates, and I'm going to try to get you caught up on those. I've got a small update at the end of this video. Hope you enjoy it. So I'm taking my big old plants that I picked out just for my seed saving off of that patch that I growed in rows. And I'm saving my seed heads up here. And I wanted to show you what I do here. This is real important for your flavor when you're making sorghum. Now right here you can see where the seed head starts and it comes down, and you see this red here. Well, what I found out behind that, when you crack it open, there's little aphids in there. That right there is pretty much just their skeletons right there. That's pretty much just their little old skeletons. Is all you can see right there. See them? But what I found out is I always go down the stalk as far as I need to. See them right there? I go down the stalk as far as I need to, and you can pretty much tell by looking once you get used to it. See, they ain't none here. Right here to this joint. So that's 2 joints down from the seed head. Hold that, Char. Get a hold of that one. I'm going to snip it off right here at that second joint. Okay? Now, when I grind that stalk of cane right there, get the juice out of it, they won't be no... When I grind that stalk of cane right there and get the juice out of it, there won't be no aphids in there. If you don't go through and cut them off, you're going to get aphid juice in with your cane juice, and your sorghum is going to be have some partial aphid in it. And I've seen it made like that. When this part right here goes through the cane mill, when the cane is fresh, it'll make like orange juice that comes out from behind here. It's real orange looking cane juice. And it's no good. It ruins your sorghum. It's got a bad flavor. So that's a little trick to what I do. Yeah, it's a lot of trouble, takes a lot of time, but I promise if you take time to do that, and you can do it in a hurry, you can just hack them off, just get to where you can identify where the aphids are and just hack the end of it off with a knife and be done with it. You don't have to do like I'm saving seed off this. That's why I'm doing it. But a lot of times, if I don't get it done in the field, I'll do it before it goes through the cane mill. And you'll get your best product. When you taste that syrup, that's why a lot of people have told me that our syrup is the best they've ever eat. Because we take care and take all the pains to make it that way.
Pop.
What? I'll show them to you. And another thing I do on a stalk of cane, you'll get these suckers on top. This little teeny seed head. It'll be a sucker coming off of the cane. I always go back and cut them off. If that sucker's coming out here, I cut them off right there. The reason I do that is that sucker sticks this casing out away from the stalk, and rainwater gets down in there, and a lot of times there'll be aphids in there too. But that rainwater gets down in there, and I don't know what it does, but it does that same thing and makes that old orange looking cane juice, and it'll ruin your product. See that orange right there on the stalk a little bit right there? See there, I rubbed it off. So I always cut them off where the last sucker is. Grab that end, Char. Right there. There you go.
Yeah.
I hope y'all enjoyed this video, revisiting some sorghum facts. It's chilly up here today. I think our high today here at Chestnut Mountain was 32. The sun's out, so that makes it a little better. It's a little bit breezy, not too bad. But that sun always makes everything feel better, don't it? Sure does. I told you at the beginning of the video I had a little update. I've actually got a couple things to tell you. Update is little, but it's really big to me. It means a lot to me. And I'll explain that to you. The first thing I want to share is it seemed like there was some confusion around the tiers on my Kickstarter. I think some folks thought that those were due dates when it had to be done. And that's not the case at all. I'm going to put a link to my Kickstarter down in the description. If you want to go to that and look for yourself, you can. Go to my Kickstarter. On the bar across, click rewards. Go down to each of my tiers. You'll see the first reward from $1 to $25. I completed that tier as soon as this Kickstarter was finished. I completed that one. The rest of them require things, as I said, I don't have available to me yet. It's part of this ongoing project. But look on each tier and you'll see where it says estimated date. Estimated date, not due date, not has to be done by date, but estimated date. The folks at Kickstarter know when somebody's doing a project, they've got no way to say when things are going to happen. You're dependent on all kinds of different factors to try to give dates, and you're doing something you've never done before. So I just wanted to make that clear so the folks that didn't seem to understand do understand. It was not a due date, but it was your estimate, your best estimation, estimated date. The other part of my update, as I said the other day, I've never accessed my Kickstarter account. I'm not blaming anybody for that. I did make quite a few attempts to try to do that, and I could never get into my account. I reached out to Kickstarter. I explained to them my situation. They did their research. I verified to them who I was and that I was telling the truth. They gave me access to that account, and now I'm in control, you could say, of that account. So I can get in there now and I can look over the list of people that donated to this. There were 5 people out of the 344 that had asked for an update on this project, and I'll be answering those just as soon as possible. I can email all of the 344 donors now very efficiently. I was looking at the account from a public perspective the other day, and my account had been logged into that day under my name. It was not me that logged in there. I didn't have access until today. So I just want you people to know I will be getting in touch with you soon. All my folks that supported this project and made donations to it. And I also want to say my profound thanks is not good enough, but I want to say thank you profoundly from me and my family for supporting this dream and our project. Also, thank you to all the people that supported us in other ways outside of Kickstarter. We appreciate each and every one of you. We're excited to see this thing go forward, and we're excited that we can share it with you. This has taught me so much about not being selfish. All the people that have helped with this, and they have expressed to me the joy they had, it's taught me a lot about selfish. Very much. Sharing something with others. I've always tried to do everything myself. It's taught me a lot. This week was going to be a hard week for me and my family. I'm not trying to get pity, but I just want to share something with you so that you know. Our video the other day, y'all just covered us in love and kindness and encouragement. I want to share something with you, not to get pity, but so you know your kindness and your love and your encouragement meant a whole lot more than what you thought it did. That's the only reason I'm going to share this with you. This week was the anniversary that we lost my mother. And with my dad being sick, she was kind of the patriarch of our family, and she done a lot of the things, and me and her always had a close relationship and done a lot of things together. And as I said, it could have been a harder week for us. But thanks to y'all, you made it so bright, joyful. You blessed us. We have had a very blessed week. And I just want to say thank you from me and the girls. It means so much to us. Like this video if you will. Subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends about me. Also, stay positive. And most of all, be blessed. This is Justro at Metcalf Mills. I look forward to seeing y'all real soon. And you hearing from me real soon. Also, I wanted to mention to y'all, I done a tribute video to my mother. It was on a Storytime Tuesday number 8, video number 98. I'm going to put a link to that video down in the description. If you want to hear about my mother, go watch that video. I tried to, as best I could, portray her. I wish I'd have got some video of her while she was here, but I wasn't doing this at that time and didn't even think about it. But anyway, go check that video out if you want to. She was a special lady, and I owe her a lot of thanks for my life and how I am.